Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And we're watching Mr. Robot.
This is the first thing we're filming in the new year.
And the only thing we're filming today.
Look, should have been more, but then we spent just like talking. So we're only filming this today.
But I'm
What a
very
way to start
excited
a
to
year.
watch it. Yeah,
What a
exactly.
way to start a year.
And this is the first time that I edited. I mean, the last episode was the first thing that I edited this year. So I'm definitely starting with Mr. Robot.
I was editing Band and Brothers, so I was in war.
This is gonna be pleasant for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be nicer.
Yeah,
Oh, I think I got spoiled. Well, I don't know what episode it was. Maybe it was 2, 3. We still haven't posted that episode on YouTube, but like we posted it on Patreon. And for some reason, I went like on the video. I didn't go on the Patreon comments. I went on YouTube.
Okay.
And like, you know how you first see one comment, like usually? And I think that's the episode where we first said like that this is all hallucination.
Okay, wait. Is it a big spoiler?
Well, I don't know. I don't know because
so
like
it's confirmed. It is confirmed that it's hallucination. But do you know what kind of hallucination? Do you know?
The comment
then
just said in that episode. I think where we said that theory. Like I might be off, but there's a comment that said just say you got spoiled or something. And then I was like. Well, I guess that's. I don't know if we say something else, maybe.
Yeah, but like, did we say that it's hallucination about the hospital or like prison? Now I'm trying to figure out on which part did it get spoiled.
And I can't now remember the episode, but I remember at that time thinking, oh, so it's the mental institution, because I think that's what we said. But like, it could just be like that they're talking about like that the thing doesn't exist. Like, it doesn't have to be even the hospital or the jail. Like, it could be something else. But like,
I think
it doesn't exist.
I think it is one or the other. But like, I watched, I think last 2 episodes through the eyes that it's jail.
Oh, so like, I'm still going back and forth. I don't know.
Okay. So like now I have to. When you said that, I'm gonna open my eyes to.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know why. Like, every
I don't know if
episode
he
I'm
said
watching
something else in that episode as well, and like maybe the person was referring to that.
I was terrified that you were
spoiled. That's what I want to say. Like, I was kind of spoiled. Because like they said something along the lines of like just say you were spoiled or something like that. I guess we are now.
I mean, for sure.
So like I want to, because like we were confident at this point that like this is not really happening around him. So like.
Honestly, the second it crossed our minds that like, but I really think the show is not subtle. About it.
Yeah.
Like the second we saw that he has been kidnapped and that people are pouring cement. In his mouth, he's just putting 2 fingers in his mouth to throw up. I think that's pretty confirmed that he can hallucinate. If we haven't thought that in season 1, if he haven't had that opinion.
And again, like his mother was always like a really big problem, and it's not like the same thing's gonna be happening with his mother. And I just also think people underestimate, like when they say they think we've been spoiled, I think people underestimate talking things through after an episode with someone. Like, you don't just like after watching a show that we don't react to. I don't sit here with someone speaking about an episode for fucking 50 minutes. And if we do, we're gonna pick up on things because we keep thinking about them. I usually like wouldn't. I'm like watching a show, I'm gonna chill.
It's not the same when you...
It's not the same. So like, I just think people don't take that into consideration. Like, there's nothing there to be like... I think people give us too much credit.
Yeah, you literally sit there and analyze scenes that has happened, and you think about why did that happen? Like, why did they say that? When you're watching... you usually even binge. So like you don't even have time to think, oh, maybe this is something else, you know? But like, again, with this show, I think it's very well done, but it's not subtle, you know? At least not in my opinion.
I mean, they're like, not trying to be. They're really not trying to be.
Me either, because
they're like, telling you something is off with this picture that you're seeing, and then like you just come to your conclusions about what's happening. But like there is something wrong. Like there's clearly when you're watching it, something is wrong with what is happening, and like the thing is, where does your mind go with what's wrong? Like
I don't know if anybody else would think that him going to a restaurant to eat every single meal with the same guy that he has never met before 3 times a day at the same time would be weird.
That's weird.
I feel like that is weird, honestly.
So again, I just think people underestimate the value of just like talking things through, which is why I think it's easier for us to sometimes pick up on things. We don't do it all the time. Like sometimes we're just very dumb about some things. But like with this show specifically, it's because they're not really trying to hide it. Yeah. They're really not trying to hide it, and it makes it simpler to come to certain conclusions when you just talk it through.
I don't really care at all when people say that we have been spoiled.
Oh no, I don't care. I don't care at all, but I'm just like thinking, you can't know for certain that we've been spoiled, and what if I read the comment as I did read the comment? Yeah. And now I know, oh, well, then I guess we were right.
About something, yeah.
Yeah, so like that's just like, it's a bit annoying. I still remember The Walking Dead. Remember when we thought that Rick was going to get picked up by a fucking helicopter? And then people were like, and Rick does get picked up by a helicopter at the end. And people were like, you got spoiled or whatever. And we were talking about that in episode 2, when none of the episodes were like, we were watching that live. And I was like thinking, where? Yeah. How? By what?
Again, there wasn't moment for me that I thought that this is reality. Like,
yeah, so like honestly, that's why I said like I kind of got spoiled.
99. No, I was 100%. Why I say 99? I was 100%. Like I said, since the moment that like he puked and imagined like the horror, the whole horror. Even before that, I knew something was wrong because of his mother. But like it could be just he just imagined that person for God knows what reason to defend himself or something like that. You know. After then you pick up the things that like we said, he eats every single meal. Again, basketball, I don't know why that reminds me specifically for, I guess, I watched like, prison things, and there was
like Better Call Saul, like when the last time he's looking at Kim, like people are playing basketball.
Like I said, like even in other shows, you know, or movies.
The basketball seems like the thing to play at prisons, in America at least.
In America, yeah.
Yeah, I guess things do point out more towards jail than like a mental health hospital. But I think it's something. Again, it could be a third thing, but like nothing comes to mind of what else it could be.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Yeah, like again, I guess we keep watching through those lenses.
But now I do have to come back a bit to the
yeah. But again, the person could just like have meant because
I understand, but like now I have to, because we did in the earliest episode, first let's say 2 or 3, I even think 3. That we've been like sure that it's mental health, and after that institution, and after that we started talking prison, and I think I have been watching last 2 episodes through eyes of like prison.
Yeah.
Like now I have to reset a bit.
Yeah, no, I didn't think prison until you said you were talking about on the previous episode, because you were talking about what was bothering you for the mental health institution was the guy who beat up that guy for looking Indian. And like how would he be in a mental health institution, not a fucking prison? I
understand the thing you said, criminally insane or whatever, but that just didn't make sense to me, because that guy literally beat up the guy because he was Indian. There was nothing else about that, at least not in my mind. So like, I don't know what kind of lawyer. I mean, I guess You mean James McGill. I think
where we left off.
Honestly, I think she should just wrap up this intro and just watch the episode, because this.
Look, there are some episodes that we start. We're just like you see, we just want to talk.
Yeah,
we just want to talk. But let's just quickly recap what happened in the previous episode, because I don't have it in mind. You edited it. What was it? What exactly was happening?
I always know how the episode ends.
Okay.
The last episode ended with, again, it just happens like that. It's not like I only pay attention to her. It just happens like that. Dom was in the shooting. People.
Was that even fucking real? I still can't tell. I still can't fucking tell. It seemed
real. Like I would be shocked now, like, especially because he did like that.
I was expecting for her to wake up, but then she didn't. We go back to the other scene. I
was
like,
we went after that again to that same scene. So like, and that's how it ended. So like, there is no way that like it's on reality. So like,
what happened there?
Interesting. FBI, somebody came into the building and shot as many people as they possibly could, and after that they killed each other, but like not each other, they killed themselves, but like not both of them, at least not that we saw. The last thing we saw is that she's hiding and there is a guy who still has a gun. So I guess we're gonna pick up from that point that
oh god, yeah, something happened there. Oh, we had that. We also found out what is his name, Ray, the website.
Oh my god, yes.
That Ray owns. I don't know what he does with
and
it.
He beat up.
Yeah, they beat up Elliot.
Elliot at the end.
Yeah.
And it was a hair.
It was a hair?
Yeah.
But was it the hair of the guy?
Yeah, because it was bloody, because it cut the scalp. Okay. I mean, that's what people wrote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. So like the guy is dead.
The guy is dead.
Ugh.
I mean, we thought that the guy died.
No, yeah. I thought it was like he's a rat, so he's like. But I was thinking, how very dramatic have you? Like, I was like, you're like hard-crooked criminals, and you're like saying, "Oh, find a rat so you can take off his tail, so we can send it like as a message to be so dramatic."
I mean, like, that is something that would happen actually in Breaking Bad.
Oh my god, man, fucking Tuco would do that.
Yeah, I think fucking that would happen in Breaking Bad, honestly.
Yeah. What was happening with Angela? Angela and Darlene. Oh my god! Oh my god!
And at the end, Angela went to Darlene and saw the whole place. I mean,
yes, but also Angela's like supposed to.
I don't know if she did it or just
plant whatever she needs to plant.
I'm not sure if she did it, and we didn't just see that she did it. Or she has to do it. So.
I don't know. The problem is like Elliot needs to be available, I guess, to do this. Okay. And like now he's first beaten up, and second, like I guess he needs to continue. I don't fucking know because like he needs access to the internet.
Yeah.
And if like he is in jail or something, like he can like leave and just go to Darlene or something. Mm. So he needs access to the computer of the guy. And like the only way he gets access, I guess, if he like continues working for them. So like it's a problem. It's a problem because like the FBI are onto them. And they need to, I guess, delete the evidence, basically, that it's to save Elliot and Angela. That's what's happening with them as well.
Yeah.
I think that's basically kind of it.
Exactly.
On where we left off.
Exactly.
Oh, it's so good. It's just too fucking good, people.
I agree.
It's so good. How is this like the worst season for everyone?
What are you even talking? I told you that after we said it, everyone single comment is their favorite.
Because like I guess I saw.
So I think it's just like in any other show. Some people like this, some people like that. You know.
Sure, but like this is great.
It is great.
This is great.
Could you say it's better than season 1?
It's different.
I think they're both great.
I think they're just like both individually really well done. I don't know how it plays them. Because to me they seem very different.
The thing is, I maybe grew to like the show more through season 1. That's why I now like feel warmer towards season 2. But like it's not better.
That's why I can't. That's why like I don't know how to answer that question because like maybe for like story plot line wise. Season 1 was, let's say, more cleaner.
Yeah.
But like in season 2, I actually have a lot of love for all of them.
Yeah.
And so when I have a lot of love for all of them, like then the stakes are higher for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Every single day I'm thinking, let's watch this.
And like I remember Elliot, like it took me a while to, like I liked him, but it took me until basically we had a confirmation that like he is seeing his father and everything, and like we kind of saw the real side of him because he was like a mystery in a way.
Yeah.
Like that's when I started feeling love towards him. And like when we saw the friendship between Angela and Darlene and Elliot and everything, like that's when I started feeling a lot of love for Darlene as well. Angela. And
I was supposed to say like Darlene.
No, Darlene was always like solid, but like I always really liked Angela, but like after seeing the way that she interacts with Darlene and Elliot, especially,
I mean,
like
especially in the last episode, they were so.
I just grew to love her so much, and so like I really loved the three of them.
Me too.
And so like then the stakes are higher for me, and so like. That's why I can't say like what was my favorite season.
Yeah.
I don't know so far.
Because like my first instinct is to say this one, but then I think about it and I can't say it's better, you know? I really can't say that. It's not in my opinion. But at the same time, I kind of like them more,
just like talking about like just barely degrees of it being better or worse. Like it's just so very good for me. Like I'm really enjoying it. So it doesn't matter.
But I know that people love season 3 and season 4 as well. So.
Great. I love that. I think it has the perfect amount of seasons. The perfect amount of seasons.
I agree.
I think 3?
No, 4 or 5 are the best.
Well, that's what I mean. Like 3 seems like very good.
4.
Yeah, 4 seems very good. Yeah. Like some shows need 3.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This show, this could be 4.
Yeah.
We still like don't know what the fuck is happening with, what is his name? Tyrell?
Yeah.
Still hasn't shown up. Maybe he shows up at the end of season 2. Just like to confuse us further. I don't fucking know.
Well, to me, it's either one or the other. Either Tyrell...
she killed the... Joanna.
Yeah. It's either Tyrell shows up in this or the next episode, and then we found out where Elliot is in one of the last ones, or the other way around. I don't think they're going to leave everything for the last 2 episodes, you know? So, like... I think one...
Again, it's going to be episode 8.
I think one of them needs to happen soonish. Like, not maybe this one, but like...
This is the 6th.
Either this or the next one of them needs to happen.
I'm just so excited. Let's watch. Who knows what happens in this one? Master slave. Master slave.
I have nothing to say for master slave. I don't know if you have.
Well, someone is going to be a master, someone's going to be a slave. Everyone's a slave to something. As Kenny would tell us, and then as Ashla to tell us as well.
Actually, it's the other way around.
Many options. Someone's closing in.
First it was Ashla, right? Like technically by manga.
I'll give you a small device.
Her ex is so funny to me. Look how cute they are!
Cute! I guess I should pay up Ahmed before I get lynched over here. I guess you're excited.
Why would that be in the... see, I think we get a bit spoiled when they do like previously on, because like, then I'm like, oh, this is gonna be happening? USA. Is this when they were children? This seems old.
You never know what's gonna happen next. Like, in this show, you can never predict stuff. Like I said, in this show, you can never.
Oh my god, if this whole thing goes like this, I'm gonna die. Me too, boy. Me fucking too. Oh, like his family. Like, this is the way his brain
Darlene looks so funny to me here. Cute, don't get me wrong, but funny.
Where are we going?
God, Elliot, what's your damage?
Look, Darlene, we know your brother needs our help sometimes.
That boy of ours. You sure we're not first cousins?
It's a comedy show.
Where we're going, Elliot, is a surprise. With all of us together, taking on the world, what could possibly go wrong?
That sound.
Who?
Say, Elliot, what's going on with you and that girl? I always liked her, Angela Moss.
Oh, brother, kill me now.
Ha 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 ha.
Me and Angela, we're friends.
You two are just gonna keep stringing us along. Elliot and Angela are a regular will they, won't they couple.
Sounds like that cancer's acting up again.
Looks like it, too.
What the fuck is that?
I am
Who's that laughing.
Mom, Elliot's hearing voices.
What else is new?
While I'm alive, you need to treat me with respect. I'm your father.
Not for long.
But like the way that his brain works.
Eyes up, son. If you spend too much
Do you
time
think the
looking
person in the
down,
truck is
you might just end up with a
Shayla?
prick in your neck.
Shayla? Well, not necessarily. I just don't know if like, you know, that was the only person in the trunk that we knew who died. Maybe it's like just his brain's way of like
We continue.
reminding. This is a fucking Simpsons? Is this like the intro to Simpsons?
What is that?
Oh my god, I fucking respect this so much. Aww. Hi, baby girl. What are you doing in front of your mother's grave?
Gideon.
I like this universe better. Gideon's alive.
How many guys?
Shut up. Man the truck. Man the truck.
I don't know if this is going to continue.
Let's go with it now. Oh my god, why does she look so small?
Because that's the picture from...
I love this. Stop, what is this?
What is happening? I mean, I guess he has been beaten up.
He is being beaten up, I think.
Bug eyes on me.
Your finger's broken, young lady?
Not yet, but in this family, it's only a matter of time. Ow! You're burning me! So what if he hears?
How about being more useful than your sack of potato sister? Mama needs a new pack of Slims.
God, the worst part of this is like I believe all of this was happening. And like again, I think the trauma is processing in a specific manner. Who's in the fucking trunk? Like I thought it could be him in the trunk.
Not so fast, kiddo.
Tyrell?
I didn't
I
recognize.
mean, I don't know.
No, that was
You have
terrible.
to get your peepers checked as soon as we get off.
I was like someone in a suit. Who fucking wears a
Yeah.
suit?
Look at what you gotta do. We shove off in 5.
Huh, is this what was happening? He was driving his car. Did he put him in the trunk of his car?
I'm sorry.
What is this show? Are you shocked?
No, nothing can shock me anymore.
I'm fucking shocked.
Oh!
I didn't know you worked here.
Well, I started as a part-time sales associate. Then they promoted me to assistant.
Okay.
Now I'm on pace to be full manager. It almost makes up for them killing my mom.
Come on, son. Grab what you can. Cheez-Its, Pringles, Jolt.
What are you doing?
Elliot, stop him or I'm gonna call the police. I just had the most messed up dream that mom slugged me in the face.
Buster.
Like it's happening
On
simultaneously.
the road in front of you.
Like, is that how his brain is protecting himself? Or...
Just have to get it from underneath my, baggage.
Baggage.
What is this?
Oh, that doesn't sound good. On the plus side, I hear jumpsuits are in these days.
In times of chaos and uncertainty,
Does that mean?
I don't know. Does it? Because
Why
like
would they put
Tyrell
that?
in a trunk. Let's say maybe that was what happening, and after that, he somehow went to prison. The police came. Because like everything here is kind of what's happening.
Car trouble.
Is that Gideon?
Yeah.
Johnny's, run for it!
Okay, Gideon died. What in the fucking fever dream is happening? Just keep it moving.
Someone help me! I'm a businessman! A very important businessman!
See, didn't think we were gonna be seeing Tyrell in this episode.
Definitely not.
Especially not in this way.
It'll feel good if you let it. Believing it's real makes it so. Come on, grab them by the loafers. Sometimes lies can be useful, Elliot. Sometimes they protect you.
Sometimes they help you get away with murder.
Because he wasn't there with the guy from
It often is.
High Society.
The
That.
lie is the only remedy. There's too much truth, too much honesty. That'll kill you.
This whole place is a lie.
The other place as well.
Nothing here is true.
Maybe we actually find out in this episode.
Maybe.
Listen,
But we had a similar episode in season 1, remember? Was it episode 4 or 5?
4.
well, I'll let you in on a little secret. This is just temporary. We did always have a destination. After the beating you took, at least they got you to a doctor. I'm just trying to help you put it all in the rear view. As painlessly as possible. Bring her in, kiddo. Now that the worst is behind you, it's time we get you back.
Interesting.
This show really.
Maxine. My dog. Started to develop a cough 2 weeks ago. Before she got sick, Maxine lived like her own operator. Didn't seem to cross her mind she belonged somewhere.
Master slave.
But in that basement, she needed human hands to give her every scrap of food, every pill. For the first time, she realized that she continued to breathe because someone else allowed it. That she had a master.
Terrifying.
And I'm no vet. But I think that realization might have killed her before the parasites had a chance.
I cannot connect his face to being this fucking evil, you know? Like, I don't know if it's because he has the face where I cannot believe that he will be this evil, or am I connecting it to The Office?
It's been 2 days since
the shocking terror attack at Beijing's Bayou Lake Hotel. While the exact death toll has yet to be released.
Yeah, it was a hotel.
Owning the FBI was never going to be easy. But now, everyone's on high alert. For someone like Angela, learning all this in 24 hours is next to impossible.
You want,
I'll give her time. It's hard.
Maybe you need to sometimes it helps to visualize it.
I will get this. Let's just try it again.
Have more faith in her. Can she carry like a paper with what she's supposed to fucking write? Can't believe he wears his hat like that.
I don't know why this seems.
I don't know. This seems fucking. I'm like, he's not shoot him.
Yeah, me too. The entire time I'm waiting for him to pull out the gun and shoot him in the head. Maybe now that they've said it, oh, so nice. It is.
Really? I thought we were on the same team.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh my god, I hate
Ah, okay. They're not killing him. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Ow, ow, ow. Ah! I didn't see what happened, but like it sounds painful. Jesus fucking Christ. What did they...
Agent Ramos recommends 4 weeks psych leave.
Just 4 fucking weeks?
You know I don't take his evaluations lightly.
We disrupt the investigation, the Dark Army wins.
Chinese are pointing to a group of Uyghur
I
separatists.
told you what I saw at the airport.
What you saw doesn't mean anything.
Excuse me, but I disagree.
The Dark Army are just hackers.
Mm.
It's not their MO to shoot up a hotel teeming with FBI.
Violent separatists would have taken more victims. I clipped one of the shooters in the leg. He went down, hit the floor. He could have kept firing.
I read the reports to Piero.
He turned the gun on himself. He erased his history. My success is assured. My success is assured.
Baby girl.
You know you can't talk to yourself during the actual operation.
Whatever it takes, as long as you're almost ready for liftoff. We settled on Minchang.
That's right. Darlene is not sitting there judging her.
This will be during our lunch hour, so the floor should be pretty empty.
Okay.
What did they do to him? Oh my god. For her, he started this whole thing. Oof.
The hell is this?
God, how did they not think of this? This is a problem now. When you think about it.
Nothing. I thought I recognized your friend, but I don't.
Huh.
I'll wait for your call when I get there.
Huh. Wait.
Hey, how soon till you re-up on,
Oh.
everything?
Well, that's it for this place. I thought I could weather the storm, but that's...
What is that with that scene? What's going on? What?
Are you in love?
No.
No?
Actually, I don't like her blonde. Her as blonde. I am stressed. I am fucking signal call. I'm fucking stressed.
Marble cake.
Are you still on for lunch?
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'm terrified. I don't know why.
I don't know. Everything just seems to be happening. I don't think it's gonna be a smooth ride, you know.
No, me neither.
But at the same time, I don't think she's gonna get caught. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting. Imagine we find out Elliot's in the jail because like she gets thrown into jail next to him.
I mean, still. Is it easier with the music on?
I think only we hear the music.
I'm talking to you. Like maybe I feel more relaxed right now.
I guess. But like, it scares me the potential of music just stopping all of a sudden.
Terrifying. Now I'm gonna just wait for music to stop. You have to answer it So
you look so suspicious, my girl. You look so suspicious. You look like a woman with a plan.
Why is it?
I will never understand American bathrooms. Why is there always the hole?
What is this?
There's just American bathrooms with a hole.
Enable attack not found.
Shh. Stop moving.
Everything okay?
Bitch, why are you
What
listening
is
to other
suspicious?
calls?
What's happening?
Get the fuck out.
Okay, you have to change your pattern. C, hit enter.
What's happening?
Now run the script.
I thought he was gonna enter.
Me too. Is
Because
he
like
not?
she gave him.
Like a go.
Good work.
Oh, now that she
She's
exits,
gonna-
everyone is here. No. Oh.
Who the hell is that? Yeah. Fine.
You were in there a while.
So
Anyway, I'm Agent Ross Thomas. CY5.
maybe he's just flirting.
Yeah.
Probably you're getting the transfers right. Anything?
Start flirting, girl. Start flirting back.
Hails from San Diego. Relationship is complicated.
So what's it like? Knowing that every room you walk into, at least one person is quietly trying to muster the courage to ask you out.
Jesus, and the
Like wait.
Mobley.
What'd you think about drinks? With me?
Great.
Hey,
Sure.
more of that.
Yes, it's a yes from me. Keep it moving.
Oh, come on. I'm not proposing. It's one drink.
I have a boyfriend. What?
I won't take no for an answer.
I'm flattered, but I really have to get back to work.
I've got something he calls his mom a weird amount, and I will exploit that weirdness.
This floor, it's off limits to non-bureau. Do you know that?
Oh god, he's one of those. And what if she fell and like hit her hip or something?
Shit, Mobley, I'm looking too. A little brush off and you give up?
Okay.
I just wanted a little fight. No one's ever handed a win. What are you doing for lunch?
I know a great Greek place around the corner.
Wow.
I'll see you there.
Ugh.
Honestly, without Angel, how could they figure this out?
I don't know.
Like, what was their plan without Angel?
I don't know.
She
was
did
none.
half of the world.
There was no. Why is there no one here? I mean, I know it's lunch, but like, girl,
I can't watch.
If you get up.
In these moments, I can't fucking watch.
there like she cannot like escape this. Now we're in this room. Like, if someone enters, we're done for. Like, this is too much. Like, she can't talk her way out of this.
Don't forget to wipe your prints from everything.
What?
I don't have time for that.
Why didn't you just put gloves on?
She didn't have time for that.
Wouldn't that be easier?
If you stand up and like someone's there.
I can't watch this moment now.
We're good. Like, look all around you. What if someone just stayed for lunch? This was not a bulletproof plan. Like, what if someone just like didn't leave for lunch? Like,
Go celebrate.
let's not celebrate yet.
Does she have to go back?
We lost Wi-Fi. You need to get to a terminal and bring it back up.
What?
No, we were in the clear. Now we're not in the clear.
I can't watch this.
We're now in the clear.
If we can't get the interface to load, then we can't use the Juniper screen that was backdoor to own the network, which means
You have to watch.
security footage of you.
I can't watch this.
Just get to your cubicle. I'll walk you through it.
She can delete if she doesn't go to the Wi-Fi. She can delete the footage of her doing this. Is that what she just said?
Masters, we all have them. Every relationship's a power struggle. Some of us need to be controlled.
What now?
You just leave him alone.
I guess work needs to be done. So like, enough hours in the hospital.
There's a USB flash drive in that bag. Space L4713. 116.E-4.
Does anyone see?
Home stretch, you're gonna have to bring up both Wi-Fi interfaces. Inconfig, space.
Oh, come on, can this thing just end?
Last one.
Why it's gonna be the last one?
WLAN 1, space up. Angela Moss. Is that right?
Type in 1 and enter. Fucking... Is that Dom?
Yes, that's fucking Dom.
Get away! Get away!
In the middle of a call. I'm sorry.
Yes, I am. I am.
Don't do that to me. Go ahead. I can wait for you to finish.
Okay, thank you.
Can
you
you
can sit in
just
front
move?
of me. You can sit in front of me.
Dom.
Can anything work in our favor now? Like, anything? Something? Like, nothing is good.
All I was trying to do was take those punches for you. That's it. Thank you. It's okay to talk about stuff, to share your side of things. I'm here to listen. Always will be. You don't feel like talking right now? Nobody's gonna force you. I actually have something to share.
When she tells me about
Something
fucking
I'm pretty
cancer?
embarrassed about.
I hope not.
A few Fridays ago, he calls me to his office, sits me down, and immediately starts reading off a list of dates. He goes on to tell me that because of these dates, my contract is being terminated.
What were the dates?
They were all appointments with a doctor. I had to leave early for some blood work. I'm sick, Elliot. That's what they're telling me for a while now. I'm never gonna leave you. I promise. I'm opening a store. Computers. Everybody wants to have one. We love them. Figured it made sense.
We're gonna have a computer store?
I want you to come up with a name. Now it's coming up here on the right. Just keep those eyes on the road. Back there, what we talked about, let's just keep that between us, okay? Don't even tell your mom. Just our little secret. Remember, first thing that pops into your mind.
It ended. The episode ended.
I swear to God, like this show always, it feels longer than it is.
Or shorter, because now even more.
Yes, but like it feels like so many fucking things happen in this span. Like I'm like, how is this 15 minutes when like so many fucking things happened in this amount of time? I don't understand. Fucking episode. What even was that beginning?
Yes, honestly, shocking.
I mean, again, just to further drive it home, like the way that alien brain works when like, I guess traumatic things are happening. That's what his father said. I mean, his father, what Mr. Robot himself, he said to himself. At the end, basically, I was just trying to protect from the punches. Yeah. So like he made up this whole scenario that was happening in his head.
And the whole first that scene was really metaphorical.
Yeah.
And to me, it did confirm many things.
Yeah.
Like that, it's all what he's doing. Reasons why he's imagining his whole world is just to protect himself.
Yeah.
From maybe the pain that he would feel or confusion or whatever, you know?
Yeah, and multiple times in this episode, I was multiple times, but did I just like read into it? Like it said something along the lines of like, if you believe in it, then it's reality. And like it would make sense if Elliot is in, let's say, jail. That he is creating this environment around. I think when fucking Gideon showed up as the police, that's when I was like, okay,
and also
because like I was trying to read that whole like sitcom moment as in like, you know, this is actually reality in a way. Like it was shown through comedic ways how I mean comedic wasn't there's just a laughing track, but like how their mother put out her cigarette on Darlene and like punched her, and so like clearly indicates
out of abuse,
violence, and the worst fucking form, like which we already knew from their mother. Like we knew that she was abusive towards them. Like we didn't necessarily until this point. I can't actually remember. I don't think we saw like physical abuse.
We did.
I think
2 times. First, when she was grabbing Elliot's hands on the table,
right.
and we also saw when she pushed him on the floor.
Right.
So
a way to show you who his mother was, which is an awful fucking person. Yeah, so like everything they were showing were kind of. I was really trying to read into everything as to like how his brain is processing these informations that were like real, that really happened.
Yeah.
And then like we had Tyrell in the trunk of the car.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if like the couple of days that were missing and everything happened with Tyrell was in the trunk. Like he didn't have to like necessarily be in the trunk like in the way that, let's say, Elliot pushed him, because like him and Mr. Robot would care. I mean, his father technically, but his father. He is remembering his father there, but also like he himself, a part of him is represented through his father. So like they're putting him in the trunk of the car, which could indicate like when he lost the memory, when it was basically kind of like, let's say, Mr. Robot, like he might have been putting Tyrell into the truck. Also, it could have just been a metaphor.
Yeah, I think it could
of like maybe something hiding in the truck because of like something that has to do with Tyrell. I don't know.
About that part, yeah, I'm not sure what exactly is it a literal trunk or it's something else. Not sure. And the whole Tyrell part.
Yeah.
Because we really don't know much.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know anything about what happened that night.
Yeah.
We're really missing a big part, but the rest definitely, I think, wanted to tell us what is actually happening. And now I'm honestly 90%, even though that person commented in the we're on to something. Now I'm after this episode, I'm completely on the prison side, jail side. We had a comment that Mr. Robert made, his father made about that was it jumpsuits are in. He said something like jumpsuits are in this season or something like that. I really don't think this is happening in the mental institution. There is some guy who has this whole dark website and he is doing whatever he's doing, and they're beating him up. I definitely think that's happening in the prison. And in my opinion, he could be a guard. It doesn't have to be, but again, I think
that's what I was thinking. I'm not quite sure if he works in the prison or he's like an inmate and
has an access.
Just like communicating with the outside because he's like,
That's also, but like to me, I could believe that he could be a guard who is in prison. And
wouldn't be that far-fetched.
Yeah, exactly. And these are his inmates. It could be just that he's an inmate himself as well.
Yeah.
And that's how they beat him up.
Yeah.
Literally, and he ended up in the prison's hospital.
And then they threw him in the dark cell, basically. That looked like a fucking cell. Like, come on. And so...
I was just waiting to see if we're gonna, at the end of this episode or something, see... jumpsuit on him or something like that. Yeah. But I think that's coming pretty soon. They can prolong it until... But, I think the furthest they could prolong it is episode 8, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna find out in episode 10. I think...
No. Because, again, we have to see kind of what we do with that information.
Exactly. And why he ended up in prison. How, for what reason did he commit himself? Did he do something about himself, or it's because of...
But Darlene said, I still don't know why you're doing this. But it's cool. Why the fuck would she say that? Yeah. If he's in prison. I do think he's in prison, but there has to be he gave the police some evidence to come and arrest him for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
Because Darlene said, I don't know why you're doing this, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Why would she say it's cool if he got arrested involuntarily? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's cool here, something like that.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. I can't exactly remember what I said, but I remember when she first said that, I was like, oh, that's weird.
That's weird saying about mental health institution, and after that... But, again, it's cool. It's also weird for saying about both prison or mental health.
Yeah, so, something was off.
It's just Darlene.
Yeah.
I think it's just Darlene.
What do you think the robbery scene was?
The robbery scene?
Because they were robbing a store that was basically e-courts.
Oh, yeah.
And they were robbing it. And, his father eludes me. why did we think... I have it in my mind, but I forgot why. But something happened in one of the previous episodes that I have it in my mind. That like his father was the one that, let's say, maybe started this idea, plan, vision
we talked
of taking
about
down
that.
Oh, because he said soon there's going to be no more debt or something.
Yeah,
his father said that first. That's why we thought it. Yeah. So... was that scene supposed to represent his father also wanting to, like, let's say, steal from evil corp and whatever? But, like, it reminded me of in season 1 when Mr. Robot, who, like, at that point we didn't have confirmation was not a real person, he was talking about his father.
Yeah.
And he said, like, my father was stealing or something like that. And then I thought, like, is it just, like, quite literal stealing?
But after that we did see that Elliot was stealing as well. So that... Remember, he stole $20 from the guy.
Yeah.
So like that confused it, but like he could just see by in some way by his father's examples.
I think there's something about his father that I just feel like is coming. You know what I mean? Like there's his father in most moments seems just like a really good father.
Yeah.
Like he seems like just a really involved good father, and then there are moments that like he's talking to his son and he's like telling his son that he is sick and like not to tell anyone. And like we have said this from the dawn of fucking time, you don't say that to a child. And you don't, like, you can tell your child that you're sick if you're sick. Like I think it's healthier to talk about it, like, so that the child maybe wouldn't know, but not to be like, don't tell anyone, you're the only one who knows.
Exactly. I mean,
you can't do that to a child first.
Again, we saw that communication just with Elliot, not Darlene at all.
Yeah.
But again, we are watching this from Elliot's perspective. We don't know what kind of father he was to Darlene. We have no knowledge of it, you know?
No, we don't.
But he did only tell Elliot about his sickness.
Mm-hmm.
And he only took him to the store. Elliot was the only one who worked at the store. He named the store.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it looks like to me that they have special relationship, you know? And he told him about sickness and he made him promise that
he wouldn't tell that.
And
that is a problem.
And
like
we also know that he pushed him out of the window.
And
you don't get mad at your 10-year-old child to push him out of the fucking window.
I remember I think I read a comment where said like someone said like it was an accident. That is like concern. Like accidents happen. Like that's fine. But he didn't just fall back. You pushed him. You don't push a fucking child.
You pushed
for
him
what?
He
is 10, and like you said, told him you were sick, and you pushed him out of fucking anger for him for doing that. That is, to me, an incredible indication. I don't think the show would just put it there for nothing. I don't think the show would put it there for what purpose. I think the show is subtly giving hints about his father also not being.
Well, I think we talked about this for many times, that it's so weird. My opinions about him as a father are so weird. And like we talked about him maybe potentially being abusive because of the scenes that we have, like pushing him out the window, telling him not to tell his sister, not to tell his fucking mother, you know?
I mean... tell his fucking mother. Like, that woman is not to be told anything. That woman is fucking evil. He does not have it in a healthy environment to, like, share that too.
Yeah.
But, like, still, you don't make your child do that. And, like, even... I don't know what the relationship between Elliot's mother and his father is. Because the woman is incredibly, incredibly fucking abusive. I don't know if she was also potentially abusive to Elliot's father. We have not seen any indication of that potentially happening.
I mean, we did see when they found out that he died, we did see her opinions about him. Like, but again, still confusing scene to me as well.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't bothered by it, but then
she was crying.
We had a pan out that she is crying for us to see that she is bothered by it, but like she's not letting Elliot think that.
I don't think it's about not letting Elliot think that. I just think she is like that type of a person. Like, she, I guess, feels sadness about her husband dying, but then like she's saying he was a good for nothing or whatever. So like that's the way that she viewed him, but like still she's like he's her husband and she chose him, and like and I guess in her own way she loved him. I don't fucking know. It seems like she was incredibly toxic, and like whatever relationship they had to have been fucking awful and toxic. I don't know their relationship. I know what it was like. I feel like there is something more to Elliot's dad that we're not getting, and like if he maybe is the one that started this whole like thing with the evil corp, and that's why Elliot had it in his mind. Like Darlene entered his apartment, he just like suddenly told his whole like plan of how it can be done. Like it could be because like his father.
I mean, his father could have something in his mind, but not the plan. Because Elliot was the one who was the good hacker there, you know? Yeah. So like he did think of a plan how to do it, but maybe he had it in his mind that like maybe he had that plan in the mind because of his mother, because his father let Elliot see the rage he has towards evil company, you know?
Yeah.
Because like we said, they were the ones who were working together in the shop, you know.
Yeah.
And they did spend a lot of time together. Mm-hmm. So maybe he did tell him those stuff when he was a kid. Mm-hmm. And like if he wanted to get revenge for the sickness, he would tell Elliot about that, you know.
Yeah.
And even if he didn't tell it exactly what he would want to do, it was enough for him to present that rage towards that for Elliot to feel it and want to take revenge as well.
Yeah. I just think the way that shows everything that like we have done, like what Elliot has done and everything. Like we have seen the guys that Dom was talking to. I was always wondering like why do we have him? I thought he was again the father of one of the people in that society, because like she mentioned her parents were from Iran, and then like the guy said that they're from Iran or something. I was like, oh, that's it, that's a connection. But it wasn't because of that. It was just to show now like he's just a regular person who came here. He's not a billionaire. He is just a regular person who is trying to make a living, and now everything is falling apart and they can't afford it. They can't afford to keep the store, and he's just an example of the other people, because the millionaires are gonna be fine. Like, you know, they're gonna be fine. It's the problem is with just regular people
that they've been trying to save.
Yeah, that they wanted to save. And again, like the intentions were, let's say, the best, but it simply does not work in the manner that they wanted to work in. And now we have caused incredible damage. We have really caused incredible damage, and we have caused death. Like we have their fucking dead bodies on our hands here for the things that we have done.
Maybe they did. Maybe I would say maybe literally.
Literally, they're dead.
With
like with.
I don't know his name.
What
Palermo. Is it Palermo?
No. That's not Palermo. Palermo is La Casa de Papel. I don't even know how you fucking got there.
God, I have no idea. I have nothing in my mind. But the guy who died from our society.
Yeah,
I want to say maybe literally, because his planet who could be on Elliot's hands.
We still know there is like a mystery. I mean, again, it can't be quite literal on Elliot's hand, because like he died while Elliot was away.
Yeah, but
so like literally.
But if he made a plan to kill him, to me that's more direct, more than literal.
Yeah.
And they did also, but again, could be nothing. They did say something, but I don't know what they said about him being here as an alibi.
When?
His father told him something. I don't know if he did.
In this episode? Alibi, I don't remember that, I think.
I don't know. I know that I thought, alibi for this guy's murder, you know? Because he planned it, but then he was in prison at the time of his time. Again, doesn't have to be.
Wait, interesting. I don't remember that scene. I'm gonna see it when I rewatch it, when I re-edit.
I mean, maybe he didn't even say that. That's just how I took it. But now you're picking up things, yeah. And that's how I took it, and I commented on it. It doesn't have to be anything, you know. I just think that like it has to be something connected to them the reason he died, because it's not gonna be. I don't think it's Dark Army, nor do I think it's because of his drug
But it's not
business.
it's not like it's connected to something.
Exactly.
But like it could be the Dark Army because like we have seen what they have done.
Yeah.
In this episode in the hotel or whatever, like we have seen what they have done there to basically hinder the FBI investigation. So it's not like they're incapable of it. I just
I just meant that I don't know why they would. It's gonna be.
God, what is his name? I had it.
I don't know. It's Palermo from now
on. Because you said it, like I remind Palermo it's about to say Palermo. It's not fucking Palermo. Romero.
Same. That sounds same to Palermo to me. You know?
Sure, Romero. Again, also, one more part of the bigger mystery that, like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't fucking know. But I think this episode was like the most confirmation you could possibly get that he is imagining this whole thing around him.
Yeah, of course.
To protect himself in a way.
Yeah.
God, it was really sad when he woke up in that cell and Mr. Robot, himself.
His father.
It's not his father, it's him.
He imagining his father.
Yeah, he's imagining his father, but like it's him. Basically said I just wanted to protect you, and he just hugged him, crying.
Yeah.
That was really.
But also to me, that was a really rough scene. But also to me, the whole scene with him when he was a child.
Yeah, that was bad.
And he also had a sentence. I think it was back at that point. Did he say tell him that then? I will always be there for you. I will never leave you. Just like he said. He imagined.
Yeah.
When
Robot said
cemetery
that multiple times.
Yeah, but especially in the cemetery, that stuck into my brain. Him saying that to him, that's what he remembers that his father told him that he was a child when he was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this whole thing, that's how Elliot protects himself. But why his father?
Made his father to protect himself.
Yeah.
But also, I really think.
Even his father, the one doing all these bad things, is.
Well, that's the thing that connects back to somehow. I think his father. Yes, but
that's what I want to say. Why his father?
Yeah.
Why did he imagine his father being, again? It doesn't have to be, but to me, it seems like that. It always seems like that.
It just seems like that because I don't think the show would put in those little things that are very uncomfortable. I accidentally pushed my child out of the window. Yeah, what purpose would that serve? Yeah. It has to connect to a bigger purpose for the father's character.
Yeah.
It indicates something about him, but every time you see him, all the flashbacks you have of him, he looks like the greatest father.
I think I said at one point that it seems to me that kind of abuse, it's the kind of abuse that it's happening when you make a person trust you, you know, and you don't even realize that it's abuse. It's something him.
His mother's abuse is kind of straightforward, maybe
visible, but I don't think Elliot even knew. Even if he knew, he pushed it back down. That's why maybe it's coming back with him imagining his father being evil. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But he pushed. He doesn't even realize. He didn't realize when that was happening.
Yeah, I don't think he was a kid. He was very young.
But I said, it's the kind of abuse when he tells his child not to tell anybody around him. Yeah. He made him completely trust only him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and not share it with anyone else. And just
he did share it at the end, but you know what I mean?
Still, just live with that.
And then push him out of the fucking window.
Yeah, and so every now the things that he does that are maybe questionable morally or whatever, he becomes, it's that part of him that is represented by his father. Has to be.
But again, let me just repeat. He seems like a really good dad to him.
Yeah,
that's so fucking confusing to me because I'm not letting go of the abuse part because of the facts that we know.
Yeah.
But he seems like such a good dad to him, but only him, not Darlene. Again, we don't see Darlene's point of view, but he only took him to the shop. They only two of them.
I wonder how Darlene remembers her father.
Because he only took him to those. He said some day trips or something like that. I think he mentioned. I don't know.
Yeah, again, it's those little things that the show mentions that I don't think they would mention it if there's not something more to it. So I just think...
What? I really don't know.
No, it could just be another addition to like his trauma.
Yeah.
Because again, he has to go through severe trauma to be the way that he is now, and to deal with the things that in this type of a way. I think he has to go through severe fucking trauma, and I do believe that his father contributed to that much more than just like dying. You know. And I just think it's maybe we're just gonna be also uncovering that. Maybe that's gonna be a thing that's happening throughout the show.
I think
because like it's very subtle.
I think it's throughout the show.
Like maybe it doesn't fucking exist, but like I don't know why the show would then tell you the things that it's saying about his father in some like
and
ways.
also why he would imagine him as the person who does all the horrible things that he doesn't want to do as Elliot, that he doesn't like the things that I can't physically imagine Elliot doing those stuff. And like if I ever see Elliot in a form of Mr. Robot, I'm gonna be fucking shocked because those two people don't connect at all, and yet they're the same person.
It's just as if like his father like honed it in his mind to do this and this and this, and so when he grows up, it's basically his father doing the things that he wanted to do through Elliot. Like that's kind of what it looks like, because like Elliot, it always seems like Elliot doesn't want to do all these things, but like he is doing all these things. Like it's one person. Like it's just one fucking person. Again, there has to be a reason why we are seeing this the way that we are seeing this. I at least think so.
But I would love to see also more of Darlene's story and her trauma. And I mean, we know that she has panic attacks and stuff like that, but like we don't really dive into how she feels and about what she survived, because we saw that even in this episode that her mother was abusive towards her as well. And we don't see her and father relationship at all.
I mean, I don't know. I wonder who's older. Can someone tell me that? Like, what is the difference? What is the age difference between the two of them?
Who would you say it's older?
I guess I'm going with Elliot is older. But like first I thought it was Darlene. First I thought Darlene was older. But like for some reason now I think she might be maybe younger. We had that whole thing. We talked about it for 30 minutes. We're not even at the part with Angela.
Oh my fucking god, and I'm so fucking hungry.
Me too, that's the thing.
I'm dying
like
hunger.
We started this review being like, we have to do this fast because we have to go eat because we're both so hungry. And now we're talking 30 minutes just about Elliot. Didn't in fact touch the Angela part. I mean, at least that's kind of straightforward, but that was fucking stressful.
But that was one of the biggest parts of the episode, so like it was so fucking stressful. The whole scene, as you could see, I couldn't hear it. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to have anything to do with that scene because it was so fucking stressful.
I mean, she did it. She fucking did it. She ran into that one guy who was just trying to flirt, and
who was an asshole.
Oh god. But like, see, I like what the show sometimes wants to just like portray, because like there can't be a fucking woman watching this who's not met this type of a guy who's like all sweet and everything, and you tell no, and then suddenly it's like, well, what are you doing here? What is this? Then suddenly like the whole fucking demeanor changes, and then like people wonder why girls lie. My first instinct was just tell him yes, just like immediately tell him yes, and that's it.
And exactly,
because it's gonna be easier, girl.
At least,
like that was my first fucking instinct, and then she was like,
I mean,
no,
especially in this situation where she has to get out of it.
Absolutely. When we had to fucking
in the normal situation, I don't.
In the normal situation, she did what like I would usually do, just like say I have a boyfriend, but like he that meant nothing to him.
Nothing.
So like, what the fuck do you do then? Because like no is not an option for him. But she managed, and then like they disconnected from the Wi-Fi. And I think Darlene's, because like I looked at you for a second so I didn't hear what they said, but like I think Darlene said like that she needs the Wi-Fi so that she would erase the video of her being there. And then fucking Dom showed up. Dom, go to therapy. Dom, go to the fucking psych evaluation that they need you to go through, because like you have been through a traumatic fucking event. Like I would hope they would take you I don't know how a month is enough.
I think God knows for what else Dom needs a bit therapy, considering Dom's not sleeping.
Yeah.
Dom's not sleeping at all.
Dom doesn't even fucking seem affected.
Dom's going through days without sleeping, and exactly, that's the problem. That's why she needs therapy, because she doesn't seem affected. The first thing she's thinking about is why they did this.
Yeah, she's like, this is a part of the case. We can't stop the case now. But girl, like a traumatic fucking event. You nearly died. You could have died. And you didn't.
And yet she decided to go and meet Angela Moss. So she knows her by name.
How did she come to Angela?
Why?
Why did she come to Angela?
Why? Why not Darlene? She was right there on the phone. Didn't even realize that that's their first meeting, you know?
Well, technically, sure.
On the phone, sure, you know? She didn't hear Darlene, but
Darlene's gonna be like, who's this bitch now? Who's trying to talk to you?
She sounds nice. Sounds pretty.
I don't even know how they're gonna come to.
Don't know, can't wait.
Love it. It's gonna be so fun. So very proud of Angela.
First thing I thought, again, I went to the ship.
You want to talk about Dom and continue.
First thing I thought, and he said, you have to take a month break. I was like, yes, go on private. Go
she still might, honestly. I feel like they're gonna force her. And I would hope that they would force her. Like, I would hope that that they would not allow fucking people who've been through traumatic events who are fucking FBI agents to just like continue working. Yeah. I would hope that they would put her on like some type of a leave. And like she still actually might like go undercover.
That'd be good.
She might.
My best case
I
scenario.
literally could see her doing that. Because like what is she gonna do? She's not sleeping. What else is she gonna do? You know what I mean? I'm very excited. I'm really looking forward to that.
Again, you're really proud of Angela.
I am so proud of my girl.
Oh my god, I like Dom as well.
I'm just like, I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
Like, I really, like, she is standing there and she's saying, like, she's speaking to herself, like, saying, like, you know, sometimes, like, you can do it, you can do it.
This plan's gonna work, this plan's gonna be successful or something like that. And I love her.
She is just so fucking endearing to me.
Yeah, I love her.
She is just, like, I want everything good in life for her.
But we had that scene where she
recognized... Is it too fucking dark? I can't tell
I think so as well. We had that scene where she recognized the guy. And then she pretended that she didn't recognize him. But like, she knows that is the guy who gave her the CD.
Yeah, that infected also.
And who blackmailed her boyfriend.
Yeah.
At that time, thank God. Yeah. And that infected, and now the reason Darlene wants to hack the FBI is to erase that.
Yeah.
And that guy is working with them.
Yeah. I think our girl Angela she's so smart.
Yeah.
She's so smart, and she's like, there is something more to it. She has known Elliot for a while.
Yeah.
Like,
and again, I don't think they told her about F society, meaning that they
what they have done. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think she's gonna figure it out soon.
I just think she might have already fucking know. Like, you think some things.
You think
like not that they told her. I just think she would be able to piece things together, knowing Elliot.
I don't know if that's gonna... I think that should be a big reveal, so I think we're gonna see her piece things together, especially with this guy. Like,
I'm so interested in that.
Me too. I would love if she would figure it out to see how she's gonna react to that, what she's gonna think about the whole thing and stuff like that. But especially I think with this guy, I think now she's gonna start... Because she pretended like she didn't recognize him, but she clearly did. And
why wouldn't he just tell Darlene, I gave her the CD, so that's how she knows.
He knows. He watched her basically.
Yeah. So
maybe he doesn't think that she recognized. Maybe he doesn't think that she knows.
Yeah, but like, why wouldn't he say to Darlene, like, she looked at me strangely?
I don't know. But that was the interesting part. Very interesting part, if you ask me.
I'm really looking forward to, like... seeing more of that.
Me too.
And now to see what's gonna happen with fucking Dom and Angela. I hope Angela typed in up and enter.
Hopefully.
Girl, just like you can do that while looking at her up.
But like she's not looking at your computer, right? If she's not looking at your computer, you can she's waiting for you. But like
Wait for me outside. Yeah. Who let you in?
I would be terrified of them if she came up to me like that.
Fucking FBI agent. Come on.
And saying Angela Moss, I'll wait for you. Sorry, I hate when people interrupt
Angela Moss? Who's that? Not me. I don't know her.
That'd be me. Honestly.
I'd be so confused. I'd be like, I don't know what to say. I'm not that good at I would never be good in this situation. I would be useless, I think.
Yeah.
I am good at lying to parents about going out and what we have done and covering from. I'm good at there I'm good. I feel like everything else I'm bad.
Me too. I agree with you. The only person that I was able to lie in my life is my mother, for example, where I'm going, what I'm gonna plan to do, but that's the stuff you learn how to lie through times,
Yeah.
But other than that, horrible liar.
Yeah, I agree.
Horrible fucking liar.
I agree.
You figure me out in 3 seconds.
So if I was Angela, I'd be like, yes, I'm doing this.
Well, let me just type up.
Sorry.
And hang me Okay, guys,
we gotta go
very
eat.
hungry.
Look,
so
they didn't even fucking eat breakfast. It's 4:00. I'm
thank
gonna
God
die.
I ate breakfast, honestly.
I ate breakfast as well. I forgot.
You're a good liar. If you're that good at lying.
Oh my God, I forgot if I can eat breakfast. Because I took a short nap after breakfast.
So that happened yesterday.
Yeah, basically that's how my mind works. I'm fresh day,
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.